Hello, Bl'Artagnan here with Lofty Souls, the Sid Reigns Lost Chapter Lufenia Plus fight. We're bringing a team of Dark Knight Cecil, Basch, and Kais. Before we get too deep into it, be sure to hit that like button, ring that notification bell, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already for more content. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts on the fight, about Reigns C90, Steiner LD. I'd like to hear from you. Turns out only like half my viewers are actually subscribed, so that's probably a factor I'm going to mention at the start of all of my videos from now on, because, you know, that's part of the grind, I guess. They work for BC. Anyway, so what do we got going on here? This fight is a bit of a pushover, especially considering how incredibly dangerous and restrictive the original event for this was. We got an orb now, which instead of being the deal like a bazillion damage while in launch orb, is just regen brave at the start of your turn. Goes down by 2 on player action, up by 1 whenever you regen brave. So it's still a net loss, and you need either a burst phase or a summon phase to actually boost the orb. But it's not lethal either. All it does is like an AoE attack and cleanse all its debuffs. And so you're just like, okay, debuffs back on, we've survived the attack, we're all good. So long as you basically don't push the threshold or recast at the same time as the orb, you should be good. It also has like a recast that does AoE damage, but it's not a big deal. Technically, it buffs itself and like it becomes undelayable at points and gets like an HP damage shield, but like we're so overpowered at this point in terms of like all the HP damage up we have access to that you almost don't notice it. You'll see here. I brought Kais because I figured, well, Kais and Dessel together because I figured, hey, you know, this guy's mechanics that say launch me, plus they do a ton of damage, single target fight as well. Basch is here to protect us from the orb and the recast and stuff. I don't think he is entirely necessary in practice, because it ended up doing a lot less damage than I thought it would, but nice thing about Basch is you can just kind of brainlessly attack. You don't really have to worry about defense so long as you have Basch standing there and they don't have, like, you know, double tap moves. So we're just going to be chunking this guy with million damage launches over and over. It's kind of annoying that he put a speed and turn right down frame debuff on 2 of my dudes. Would have been 3 if Basch wasn't ribboned up. And that's just a little bit annoying because it's kind of harder to line up good launches if the boss is taking lots of turns, as you can see, but like, whatever. We'll survive. See, the orb is about to go off, and I decide, you know what? Let's take it. I could have sworn there was supposed to be an HP attack associated with the orb, but apparently not. So that just kind of happened. So we'll just get a bunch of free lined up launches here with, you know, full damage, which is pretty cool. Really, the only thing I was worried about with this was the boss being able to take turns and not getting able to get perfect launches. And now we have just a bunch of launches lined up. You know, put him below 50% health easy right there. He's going to take an offensive posture, oh no. I also completely didn't think about my debuffs, so there was a chance that Dark Knight Cecil's Imperil would have, like, not been on, but, like, I don't think that would have been catastrophic. At this point, we're just... it doesn't matter. Anyway, we've launched him, so his shield goes away. So that was kind of a thing. He did reduce our HP damage pretty significantly from that last launch because of his special stance thing, but, like, there we go. 900,000 damage. We're back to doing good business. Orb is going off again, which is a little bit of a pain because, you know, we're getting rid of all we have to reapply our debuffs. Mostly Kais and Dessel LDs, and I guess Kurasame too. I brought Sephiroth because I knew he couldn't cleanse that, but we're basically capping our brave hits mostly anyway. And I don't really want to waste the orb takedown, applying a call that isn't going to do that much damage in the long run. So here we go, reapplying Kurasame again, because at this point I decided, you know, we're probably going to go into Summon pretty soon. And it's not going to tick down in Summon, so we don't have to worry about it getting cleansed, so that's kind of cool. I did make a mistake a turn or so ago with Dark Knight Cecil. Could have reapplied his LD debuff already, but I forgot that it was an option, so we're going to go ahead and do it now. Alright. The rest of the fight's just like launches and stuff, so it's nothing really new to report. Just lots of million damage launches. Heh, million. Hoo, funny. So yeah, what else is there? Oh, okay. I've talked about Steiner and Reigns. Yeah, Steiner really doesn't impress me, and it's kind of sad. I was hoping that he'd get the juice, because he's one of those characters who's been overlooked so long that, like, you know, like, you look at, like, a Zell or, like, a Fang, and when they got their LD, it really kind of revitalized their usability. Steiner, I mean, he's usable now, but saying it revitalized it really feels like a stretch. Like, he has a gimmick. I don't think it's an especially unique or powerful gimmick. He has auras. They're not especially notable or useful auras. He has defensive utility, but compared to Layla, Basch, Warrior of Light, Gladio, Gallo, like every other defensive character, even Queen gives Party Last Stand. Steiner doesn't even do that. He gives 200% defense up and like some HP damage reduction. Like, that kind of sad. Anyway, we're about done here. That's enough of me dunking on Steiner. Sorry, buddy. Maybe next time. Maybe for your C100. But there we go. Finishing things off with one last giant launch. And there you have it. That's the Reigns Lost chapter. No burst, no synergy. Oh, clickbait. And no friend unit. That's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.